stay where
We'll take care of it. She
Yeah,
always
right.
does a good job. Just don't down her now. Here we are. We're Facebook Live. We're live on Facebook again, once again. We got a guest last second today because we didn't have anybody lined up this morning when we woke up, so we just had to get somebody when the time came. And we had Brian Zirkle was willing to step it up at a drop of a dime because he can talk about himself and his business anytime, anywhere, to anybody, and that's the kind of confidence you should have when you're a small business owner. He's right here. That's like a little fitness corner here. You guys got My Gym Fit Body You. And on the corner, you also have House of Sports. We got Calmese around here. We got training grounds. We got Bourbonnais CrossFit. So it's like a little fitness corner, but we all have our own little niche. And today we're going to learn about Brian Zirkle's niche that he created that he calls House of Sports.
Yeah, and this place is really big. You're about to see we got
Really
a live
big.
Practice going on right now.
ACC baseball team here today.
Let us know how the audio is. We got one camera going on right now. Maybe take that one off the Wi-Fi, if that's what it is. Thanks for joining in. So yeah, what's exciting about this is you guys are going to actually see a live practice, and then you get to see how huge
Of House of Sports, he is Brian. Gimmiedat! Zirkle.
Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it.
reintroduce.
Okay, let's talk about the idea of House of Sports and how it came about. Like, when did you plant the seed, and how did you get started with House of Sports?
Actually, back working with Oak Athletic Development. Started working with Oak Athletic Development and started working with youth athletes. I was originally with the Kankakee Valley Park District. Got out of that and wanted to train kids. Wanted to do more for the kids in the community. And went from working at Oak to trying to do my own thing. Softball for myself kind of took over, and I had to start traveling a lot. I travel across the country playing slow pitch softball. For sponsors across the country that treat us.
So Brian, what's the day in the life of a business owner? I heard you mention, you went from Oak to coming here to do your own hours. I always like to know too, do you work less or more now? And what's the day in the life? Definitely
work more. I think the phone's on 24 hours a day, and I think Michelle can attest to that, and I think my kids can attest to that too. But it's pretty nice that I have the opportunity when I need to do things that I want to do. I don't have that typical 9-to-5 job that you got to get up and go to every day. So with a lot of help of family and friends and employees as well, I hired on a very good staff. I feel as though we have the best athletic trainers here in town. It's specialized in baseball, softball, weightlifting. We got a little bit of everything here. So. I do work a lot. We come in the morning, drop the kids off, we go work out ourselves, then we get a bunch of computer work done, and then after that, KCC comes in every day at 12 o'clock, starts their practice, and we go from there.
Oh wow, what time are you guys getting up in the morning? When you say you come here and you guys start training, what time does this place open up?
Well, Gold Star Gym, David Gerard of Gold Star Gym down there, he has guys come in at about 6 a.m. So they just come in, work out on their own, guys that are just getting off the midnight shift. So they come in and work out, ex-athletes that used to play, for some of the schools here in the area. So they open up pretty early. We drop off the kids about 8 and then come in at 8:30 and start our workout. So.
All right, what do you think is the best age for kids to start improving their athletic performances? 5 or 6 too young, or should they wait until they're older? What do you think on that?
No, I think you should start definitely at adolescent age. As soon as a kid can walk, put a ball in their hand. They put that ball in their hand, they start to feel comfortable with it. I have one of my good friends was in here yesterday, Timmy Kerouac, has an 8-month-old daughter. Brought his daughter in here just to watch practice. She's 8 months old, she can't do nothing yet, but just getting the mind to see stuff like that will get her, liking it. I know kids, you say all the time, hey, my son used to sit down and watch football games with me. Those kids are usually the kids that grow up and love the sport.
And they don't know anything else, any sports yet, but they still got a lot of time on their side to get involved and do something. What kind of advice would you give to them as far as getting started off on the right foot?
I would say it just takes some dedication, to do anything that you want to get better at, you've got to work at it, whether it's your math homework or hitting, a fastball from a lefty, throwing, some wicked sliders. So the more you work on something, the more comfortable you'll get at it, the more you build confidence, the more comfortable you are and the happier you are.
Yes, you'll never find your niche. You'll never find out whether you like something or not until you try it. So if you've never tried baseball, if you've never tried soccer or basketball or any of those sports out there, at least give yourself the chance to try it. Or if you have kids, you think they may excel at something, give them a shot and bring them to House of Sports to get them better at it.
What a great place to try it out. And if you're just joining the live stream, we appreciate it. Thanks for jumping on. Take a minute, share the we'd appreciate it. And if you know somebody that's involved with the House of Sports and they haven't heard the story here from the owner, Brian Zirkle himself, my apologies.
I've heard it all.
Yeah, right. Make sure you tag him on the stream, put in the comments to it. So far, we've discovered he started in Kankakee in a 10,000 square foot facility, and now in a 24,000 square foot facility. He's got a team of people. He's waking up even earlier than his old job. But I got a question about that team of people. How many people does it take to make this thing work? There's a lot of moving pieces in here, and there's a lot of people that occupy the space.
There are. The backbone is my fiance Michelle. She is basically our website decorator. She's our administrative person. She handles everything. So
she's the motor.
Mad props to Michelle.
If you know Michelle, tag her on here,
she
because
kills
that's awesome.
it. So she's at home working right now. I know on the computer. So, but I hired Sam Bumpers, Bishop McNamara's varsity baseball coach. I hired him as my director of baseball operations. I work with Laura Harms a lot. Laura Harms comes in here and trains all of my girls' softball teams.
Wow. Oh, wow.
I brought in Allie Vadbunker from Kankakee High School, went and played at Southern Illinois. She's our catching instructor.
Wow.
Sam Payne from Clifton Central area. She's one of our pitching instructors. Steve Hull, whose daughters were studs, is one of my other pitching instructors. Brandon Streets is one of my boys' pitching instructors. I played baseball at ONU. And we brought on some really good people. So we're excited about the people that we brought on. We're confident that they are all the best at what they do, and they all work wonderful with kids. I never have a kid leaving here that's upset about leaving. You know, they want to stick around and do some more. They're always asking mom and dad to hang out a little bit more. Yeah. So we love it. You know, we grew from, we went from just training kids to, now we have 10 in-house teams too. So we have 7 boys baseball teams that are House of Sports baseball teams, and we have 3 girls softball teams as well. Wow. So, and that ranges from 10U baseball all the way up to 15U. And then for girls, we have a 10U, 12U, and a 14U girls baseball.
You really built this place up. So if you want to get better at baseball or softball, this is the place to be. Do you have any standouts, like any athletes to keep an eye on that are up and coming that you think are going to do great? I know you got a bunch, but just 2 or 3?
Yeah, I think we got a couple. I like the Caleb Kendrigan kid. He's a stud right-handed pitcher. We got Caden Martin of Limestone. He's going to be a really good catcher. Rylan Pfeiffer down from Iroquois West is another kid that kills it. And then we've got kids on our 10, 11, 12 that are studs. Right now, our kids aren't to the college level yet, but I have no doubt in my mind that we're producing college-level athletes here.
Yeah, so getting started off, how did you go about building up your clientele? Did you start off by training a couple of friends and let the word of mouth speak for itself, or how did you build your clientele up to where it is today?
It was word of mouth. I started training a lot of the girls teams over at TNT over in West Kankakee.
Okay,
Tom Alson, he does a good job over there. Another baseball training facility. So started working over there, and then from there it just grew on me. I loved seeing the kids improve. Seeing the kids out in the community, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Facebook has done a lot of it.
Yeah, Facebook
it's crazy how that can boom just like that.
Tell me about it.
Well, let's take a moment right here while we're on Facebook. If you guys are just jumping on to the live stream, we're here at House of Sports. How does someone get involved with House of Sports? This is your time to give a shameless plug. Where are you located at? What are your hours? How do people get involved?
Well, you can visit us online at www.houseofsports, and that's sports with a Z at the end.com, houseofsports.com. Check it out. So we've got kids from all ages. We're actually offering T-ball this year for 4- and 5-year-olds.
Nice.
T-ball kids all the time say they're cold, it's raining, they don't like being outside, they got too many distractions. So this year we're running indoor T-ball. No rainouts, no cold weather. Parents can sit and watch. The kids will have a blast, and it will actually be taught by our House of Sports instructors during practice.
Wow.
No more, we'll still have the parent volunteers to help out run the teams and things like that, but we're going to try to get these kids started at 4, 5, 6, and 7 so that they can start to develop.
And the better your kids are at sports, the more fun they're going to have. So come check it out. House of Sports is the place to be. You want to give some words of wisdom really quick? There's somebody starting their own business, or even getting through because the first 3 years they say are the toughest. You're at 4 years now, right? So what words of wisdom would you have to get through the first initial hump when you're getting started off to somebody?
I would say hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So it takes that extra effort if you want to pass everybody.
Yeah, sometimes you got to work after hours.
Yep, you got to work after hours. I say it all the time. I don't think I ever sleep feels like.
No, me neither.
But that's good. I feel like I've got a lot of energy. Pass it along to the kids. And I think just building confidence in these kids is huge in this community. Yeah. So, and sports gives kids something, outside of playing the video games. Everybody's playing the PlayStations and the phones now, and this kind of gives them a little outlet to work on their bodies a little bit.
Do you have any camps coming up soon that you can fill us in on?
We've got our T-ball camp coming up. Every Monday night we have open hitting and baseball. We also have A lot of spring camp coming up. Spring camp will be baseball and softball. That'll be run by Laura Harms and Sam Bumpers and myself. So we do a lot of good stuff with those kids. And then we do speed and agility classes starting in February as well. Those speed and agility classes get your kids focused on better movement, better flexibility, and all that stuff carries over to sports.
That's awesome. Hey, so we're going to get into the tour here. You just heard a bunch of great stuff here from the owner, Brian, a House of Sports. How do you say it? It's a tongue twister kind of. Hard work outworks talent? How do you say it?
Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
That's good words of wisdom. Well, let's take a look at this place. Got some questions?
You got
Just thought if you want to mention anything about sponsorship.
Oh, sponsorships.
I'm sure that's
If you would like to be a sponsor here at House of Sports, Spa Remedy is one. They are awesome. They help donate to our Cash Bash. We had 400 tickets sold for our Cash Bash this year. Super big party, tons of fun. You have a good time. If you don't have a ticket yet, check out some of our players. We might have some left over. Sponsors in our facility. For all of our sponsors, we hand out coupons, booklets, anything that you would like. We hand out in all of our camp bags that we have for all of our kids that come through our facility. We also host birthday parties. That's another big thing that's going on here.
Yeah.
Kids love having birthdays here. They come for 2 hours and play.
Yeah.
We run dodgeball, kickball, baseball, flag football. We do a little bit of everything. We order the pizza. We have cupcakes for them, and they never want to leave.
Wow.
So the birthdays are real big. And another thing is we have no boundaries. You know, we're taking kids all the way from Tinley Park area, Beecher area, all the way down past Iroquois West, Gilman area. So bringing kids from all these different schools is awesome. You know, bringing them together.
Yeah.
Now that they get to high school and junior high,
Yeah.
they are now playing against each
Yeah.
other. Today, Bug Junior High plays Kankakee Junior High in the regional championship. I've got teammate players from those teams on both teams tonight, so it's pretty cool to see them playing for a regional championship.
Yeah, it's lifelong friendships right there. So give us a tour of this place. I mean, this was all here. You're selling some clothes now.
Yeah, we got a little clothing department, a lot of House of Sports apparel that we have for a little bit of everybody. We got a trophy case over here that we're starting to build up. Now we got 10 teams. We're planning on adding tons of hardware this year. So we are also an authorized Easton retailer, so we can get anything Easton related, whether it's sock nets to batting tees to ball caddies to any type of baseball bat that you would need, baseball, fast pitch, or slow pitch. This year, all little leaguers have to buy brand new bats. They have to be USA stamped. So we do carry the USA stamped baseball bats that will be needed for those. So this area over here is our pitching / cage area. We've got 3 cages, 2 iron mics. Today, KCC Baseball's in here, defending national champions, which is awesome. All right. They took the iron mic out today because they're going to do some live cage games. They're going to have pitchers throwing against their hitters so that they can be prepared once they go play in March down in Florida for their opening.
Pretty sweet.
So we've got 2 pitching areas here as well. We also set up tees in this area. So typically when teams run us, they try to split the facility in 2s. They do 1 team on the turf. The turf area is 120 foot by 90 foot. And then 1 team will take over the cage area as well. We usually set up tee stations, get the kids working on tees, have some cage games in the cages as well, and try to work on a little bit of everything.
Okay.
So we've got 3 restrooms in the facility, which is nice when you have this many kids in here.
Yeah.
We've got lots of area for the parents to view. Sponsors, as you can see, are located up on the wall. We've got a basketball hoop for all the lifters.
I'll go check the gym out over here.
Let's go check it out. Let's go this way. So we'll go this way by KCC. They grind. They work hard. So
that's why they're the champs.
no lie. Look, fellas.
Get some sponsors some love.
Todd Post and Schaefer, KCC.
Hey guys.
Coach. If you'd like to become a sponsor, check it out right there. More info at housesports.com. We actually have a link on.
Become a sponsor right there. You got your fair share of sponsors.
We do. We train a lot of kids.
Huddle's a sponsor. That's good.
Yeah, the Huddle. I love the Huddle. Those are my people. So, the weight room over here.
They got some good weight rooms here.
They do.
And they got some good old school stuff here. Uh-oh, Austin Payne's here. All right, let's go look at some of this old school stuff. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
So they got a badass, I shouldn't cuss, but look at this Prowler. That's the sled right there, man.
Old school Prowler.
Wow, you got farmer's handles here all set up, ready to go. 2 Prowlers with turf. That's ideal. Oh, yeah.
Tires.
Yeah, I got people just drop tires off at my place. I got enough tires now. Another sled you can pull. Tires, of course, all the ascent. What's this, a gymnastics something or another?
This is actually for our linemen.
Oh,
our linemen,
linemen,
huh?
huh?
Their stance, and from here they come out.
Oh, yeah?
They work.
Okay.
So this is a piece of football equipment.
Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Oh, good dip stand. I love this dip stand, man.
Dip stand.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, Gomes likes his bigger, faster, stronger stuff.
He loves it.
But it's
He
all
loves
good
it.
stuff. I mean, it's all, yeah, good T-bar roll. You got some Cybex back. Oh, these guys ever have a dip contest and all 40
contest
dips
all
at the
the
same
time.
time?
Yeah,
That'd be the way. Yeah, you definitely can't skip on those.
Nope. I think the KCC boys will actually
That's
be doing
sweet.
that
A
today,
dip
so it's pretty
contest.
cool. Face to face.
Oh, that's so cool to have that. Some Cybex equipment. You got a Cybex slide lateral raise here.
Yeah, we actually got this equipment from Herscher High School.
Yeah.
We built a new weight room out there.
Yeah, side lateral. That's something I don't have. Is a side lateral raise. Assisted chin dip, a reflex, a real pec deck fly. I like those kinds of pec deck flies better than these new ones they got. I like when you can push with the elbows more than the hands.
More than the hands.
Yeah. So they got some machines here. It's not all free weights here. They got their machines.
Yeah, we've got a
Cable crossover. Some more. A lot of it's old school. It gets the job done. A good lap pull down. Wow, this thing's interesting. What do we got here?
Yeah,
Bigger, faster, stronger. That's a lap pull down, huh?
Yep,
that looks
just
pretty
a lap
interesting.
Pull down with just a bunch of multi.
I kind of like the way that's built.
Yep, you can do a little single arm stuff on it too.
Yeah.
And things like that.
Body mass. Oh, this came from Gold's Gym, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Gum was at that sale. He was interested in the 160-pound dumbbells, but he got this thing too, huh? Yeah, most Body Master stuff in this area came from Gold's. What else we got here? Yeah, I just love looking at this kind of stuff, man. He's got benches. Oh, and Gomes said he was going to help. Oh, he's going to sell me these deadlift platforms. So don't get rid of the platform. As soon as Thomas Ball wants to take these out with his truck, I will get them out of here. Gomes, if you're watching, I didn't forget. Ask Tom Ball when he's ready to pick them up, and we'll pick them up. So Smith, a rack. So you guys do some serious lifting in here, then, huh?
Yes, we do.
You guys got any like top record holders, like the biggest bencher, and you guys keep track of that stuff, or no?
We don't keep track too much of it.
No.
We do have some big boys in here, though, so we like
Yeah.
to push the weight around. We like to compete.
And it's pretty much all high school kids, not just,
It's all high school kids that we would run lift. We don't let kids start lifting here till they're in 8th grade. So once
Okay.
they're in 8th grade, they can start banging the weights.
Okay.
Up until that point, we just do a lot of body weight stuff.
What's the kid got to do to work out here? Just say he wants to work out here and pay his dues?
Yep. Come in, come see Gome, come talk to him, pay your dues, $35 a month. Put you in a group workout session with other kids that are about your strength level.
Yeah.
Also, helps out with the workouts, writes out plans.
So you just go 8th
things
grade
like
through
that.
high school then, right?
Yeah,
And
8th
then
grade
a
through
few
high
after
school.
high school, mainly kids in high school.
Yeah, we get all the
Okay.
kids that come back from spring break and come back over winter break. They
Yeah.
all come back and lift, all the athletes that have been playing with us.
Okay, so $35 a month gets you access to all this gym equipment here,
And they get access to the turf, which is pretty
access
nice.
to the turf. Cool, man. I think that's it. And you got a glute ham developer back there. I'm looking for one of those right now. Any final words for your customer base, your client base? Bring your kids in here if you want to get better at sports, right?
I'd say it. Yep, House of Sports is where it's at.
Okay, good
Visit
stuff.
us.
Let me turn this around. So if your kids are in sports, help them get better at sports by bringing them to House of Sports. Thanks for watching.